Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video with me, FoxyNoTail, here on the Truly Bedrock survival server, and today we're going to finally get on with this garden. Now in the last episode we had all sorts of problems with villagers. We had zombies in our villager trading area and it killed all of the librarians, and then we got some new ones, and the trades aren't ever so good, and we put some clerics upstairs so we could get glowstone, but they ripped us off. Yeah, it wasn't great, and we're going to completely ignore them today. We're not going to have anything to do with them. The other thing that I did say that we would do in this episode, which I don't know if we've got time for, is to do a prank on Zloy, which we need to do for Prankmas, and also open JessiieB's presents. But I'm still waiting on confirmation from Jessie that I can actually open it before Christmas. I don't really want to do that if I'm not supposed to. So what I'm going to do instead is crack on with decorating this garden. And my plan for this garden is to basically have a nice little path and walkway around all the sides of the house, coming out from the front to like a pondy, not a pond, a fountain, and some hedges and some nice grass verges and like flowery bits and stuff like that, just to make it look pretty really. And yeah, that's pretty much probably all I've got either time for or, you know, ideas for today. So I better get cracking. Follow me. Okay.
Following you.
In my library... Oh, by the way, peeps, if you're tuning into my video, Slacklist is here. We've got some business to attend to. I'm just showing him the issues that we saw in last episode, where my villagers spontaneously combusted. So, if you carefully come in here, bear in mind they can escape.
All right, carefully coming in.
Right.
Okay, I'm carefully.
So I've got, at the moment, 8 librarian villagers. I had 9. And they're all perfectly, like, leveled up, all traded with, they're all, you know, they had some amazing trades. The one I'm missing the most, or the two I'm missing the most, is Efficiency 3, no, not Efficiency 3, Efficiency 5 and Thorns 3 I can't get back. So I had them all happy, and I just literally, all I did was I popped in, I went over to my barn over there to grab some, the sugarcane to get some paper. And as I was on my way there, I started hearing a villager taking damage. So I came back, and there was a zombie stood here, right, converting all the villagers. And because it was daytime, bear in mind it was daytime, it's like a zombie appeared here. There was all of the villagers started setting fire, when the ones that were under the glass at least anyway, and they all burnt to death. 2 in that area turned into zombies and survived, and 2 got stuck under here as zombies and survived, and I managed to cure them and breed them back up again. But it was just so horrendously frustrating.
I'll give you props. You're about insane having free-range villagers in your base, considering how broken all spawning mechanics are in like 1.13. You're a brave man. You're a brave man. You truly are Foxy Crazy Tail. I mean, I've never called you that before.
The really odd thing, though, right? Bearing in mind that's a steel or an iron door at the back there. And there are fence posts here, yeah? Right? The front doors, which I've now replaced with iron doors, were missing again. I have replaced these front doors no less than 10 times since building this house. Bearing in mind this house, what, the doors on it have only been there a couple of weeks, realistically. It's driving me crazy.
There's like no doors in the shopping area anymore.
This door I've replaced many times. This door is this room is fully lit. Everything here is fully lit. Yet a zombie was here breaking down my door. How? Slack.
Concrete powder.
Yeah, but it's fully lit.
I understand. I understand mob spawning is broke. I'm just telling you where they spawn. You got all these carpets here. You got slabs here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where they would have spawned on there. That's fine. I understand that. It's the fact that they shouldn't. No, it's
not fine. It's really not fine.
No. So yeah, that was very, very painful, because it literally took me a good 4 hours to get all of those villagers traded the way I wanted them.
My goodness.
And now another 2 hours today to get them back again, and I'm still not happy with what I've got. I was going to say, do you want to see something else really, really annoying?
I like
to do with villagers.
Yeah.
So if you can follow me up to my attic. In the corner of my attic, I have a new room for new villagers, right? Which, incidentally, has expanded the size of my village infinitely.
Oh, good talk.
Accidentally. And these guys here, although now with the correct trades, are... Yeah, look at their trades for glowstone. I was told on the wiki it was 1 emerald for 1 glowstone block, which I thought, we can get some glowstone to stock up the shop.
That's ridiculous. Glowstone dust, 4 emeralds for 1 dust?
Yes. Absolutely ridiculous. And why has he gone to bed? But it's not, though, is it? You try and go to bed. You can't. You can't go to bed. It's not nighttime.
They're going to
You're
bed
so
early.
dumb!
they go to bed early and sleep late, okay?
Okay. And it might now, because I've got those villagers, because villagers cannot just see through blocks, but they can see through blocks in about a 64 block radius, I've had to destroy any item in my house that wasn't a workstation I wanted them to connect them to. So the bathroom sinks are now stone brick sinks instead of cauldrons, and the kitchen doesn't have an oven anymore. And yeah, basically all of the decoration I've had to destroy. Yeah.
There's a cauldron right here.
Yeah, they don't seem to see this one, and they also don't seem to see the barrels in here, which is quite good. But the blast furnace that was here, they
saw.
Yeah. And the looms that were here, they saw. And the cartography table that was here, they saw. And the cauldron upstairs in the upstairs bathroom, they saw.
Why do they keep fiddling with these things?
I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, it's not really gone to plan. And these guys have all got themselves stuck again because they're intelligent, these villagers. How do you do it? It's nighttime. Go to bed. I can't find it. It's over there.
Oh, he's stuck. He's
so dumb. Right, let's fill a little bit more of the pond in then, so you can get out.
Go on. Oh, no, that's not. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Get with the pro.
Yeah. I make them a nice pond slack, and look what happens.
Yeah.
Morons, all of them. You'll be fired soon.
Okay, almost everybody. We got a couple.
Do you like the doors that are on here, Slack? The doors that are on here. These doors,
they're amazing doors.
Do you like those?
Yeah, that's a good door.
Yeah, that door that was there, like yesterday, that are no longer there. Right then.
Oh yes.
So glowstone.
Yeah, I got 5 stacks.
Yeah. It's not good, is
better
it?
than nothing. No. I actually gave away, or I traded like 6 stacks yesterday to TNC.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So,
what are we going to do about it?
I'm gonna have to set up something to AFK.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've tried to. Ever since we switched to the server, it doesn't like me. It doesn't want to let me AFK, no matter what I do. It constantly.
We're gonna have to look into that.
I don't know if it's just me or if it's everybody else as well. Like I can't AFK for more than like, say I'm sitting here and I go to like AFK like this, like I used to do. Yeah. Like I'll see it go through 1 save process, maybe 2, and then by the 3rd, I'm disconnected every time. I don't know. So I haven't had no connection issues other than that since we switched to the server. I actually love it. The overall feel and experience and performance of this thing feels a lot better than what it was on the Realm. It really does.
Well, that's good. Then, so what you're saying is I need to use one of my accounts to AFK your witch farm because you can't do it. Be interesting actually to see if one of my accounts can actually stay in there.
That would be interesting.
Yeah,
Now, if you come over here, you want me to show you? I've got a spot where you can activate the witch farm and the iron farms at the same time. So if we just kind of fly on over here, meet me at the baby witch hut underneath. Oh, look at these chunk boundary. Look at this.
Wow.
Do you see this too?
That's so bad.
Yeah. Look.
How?
I wear my sun. It's broken. Yeah, it's kind of a mess to get in here. There's an AFK minecart right there. You'll activate the iron farms and you'll activate the witch farm.
Ah, okay. And you've been in that and still getting kicked out.
Yep. Yeah, I still get kicked out. The first night that I put the iron farms up and I actually AFK'd in that, and I stayed most of the night. I got one down here. This just activates the iron farms. But since then, I haven't had a chance to. I haven't been able to. I mean, there's some iron in there.
So much string.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this thing produces more white wool than anything. It's insane.
Because we needed another string farm, Slack.
Oh yeah. In like one night's AFK session, you'll get like a shulker box of string. Yeah.
Have you considered like putting the cats in a box so that they?
I've heard people say that.
It doesn't affect spawning at all.
So with 21 beds, that'd be 4 cats there and 4 cats on the other side, and that should stop it, right?
Yeah. Oh dear,
Yeah, so-
I've just crashed. My game literally completely shut down then.
Yep, I see you still flying. Hold on. I crash over here all the time. Yeah, you crash. Looks like right on the chunk border. Yep.
So there's some serious issues at your base, isn't there?
Yeah, there seriously is. Yeah.
Well, there's something here causing you some serious problems, and by the sounds of it, the realm some serious problems as well. The server. I forgot to tell you, I've got a creeper-only farm now. Do you want to see it?
That kind of scares me, but sure, I will.
Yeah, it's amazing. Come have a look. I should preface this by saying it's an unintentional creeper-only farm.
Disclaimer: some things may not work as they appear.
Yeah, just be careful as you go in because it is quite effective. It works pretty well. 9 times out of 10, there is normally a creeper in the creeper-only farm. So, oh, there isn't one today. Okay, so here in this farm, just there, underneath that hopper, on top of that redstone dust. And sometimes, just here, next to it, on these slabs here, a creeper bing, just appears.
Good job, Bedrock. Good job. Just
Not anything else. Never a zombie or a spider. Well, yeah, I did have a spider in there, but not on that spot. But never a zombie, never a skeleton, never anything else. Just creepers. So, yeah. Okay. Well, the server's going to restart in about an hour. I might actually force restart it before that because I've got to go before then. So I'll restart it. I'll get Chuck out of your base and see if it actually lasts.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go grab me a bite to eat and everything, and then I'm going to get back to recording my episode. So it's been fun hanging out, Foxy.
Yeah, you too. Nice to speak to you. Have a good episode.
You too.
I'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I'm trying to fly.
Well, that was nice to have Slack pop by for a little while. I haven't spoken to him properly for a good while, so while we were having a little bit of a natter off camera, I've been doing a little bit of work here, as you can see, extending these paths. We're going for a very, very sort of standard stone / andesite with a little bit of gravel path, and we're going with the sort of the gutter design as well. Now, I know a path around a house wouldn't have a gutter, but again, it just adds a little bit of depth and a little bit of texture, which I just think goes really nicely. So I've done the front of the house. I've also added a flower box there and another one over there. And when I say I've done the front of the house, I mean I've done the path. I haven't done any of this like garden bit. I'm just concentrating on the paths for now. I've got to this side of the house and I'm just going to bring it around the side here and up to the nether portal, which is going to have to move. I don't want the nether portal there anymore. I might actually put the nether portal up in the top of my house in the attic. That might be a good place to put it. And then I need to bring it round here, which means I've got some terraforming and stuff to do around there. So yeah, still plenty of work, just for a little path, I guess. But, you know, it'll look nice when it's done. Okay, so we've now got a path joining that onto that bit there. We need to just break this up a bit, make this a little bit less sort of janky, just so it blends in a little bit more with what we've got. If we use some of the similar blocks to just sort of bring that together, a little bit less stone brick there, a little bit more andesite, that's just going to blend that in a little bit more so that it fits with that broken path look there, and it looks a little bit less broken here. In fact, if we break that one there and put a little bit of that cobblestone back in, that'll just bring that brokenness just back a little bit so it blends in with the rest of it, which looks great. We're now at the point where we need to move our nether portal, which is positioned correctly in the nether, and now it's not going to be, but it's not going to go far, so it should be okay, as long as we don't end up coming through Zloy's portal by mistake, which I don't think we will do. So I'm thinking we put this somewhere around about here would look pretty good. Have we got space underneath there to do that? We have. If we put this then like there, that could look pretty good, and then we can put a back on that, and I think we can make that look, yeah, pretty good overall. Here we go. Let's get this thing lit, and let's just make sure we end up in the right place. We do. We come through the right way. That's good. So if I go in facing the wall like that, where am I going to end up? And we end up facing the right way coming out as well. Great. That's really good. Excellent. Okay, I have successfully added the path in all the way around the house, but it's a little bit janky. There are some areas where it floats in midair, like this here, and other areas around the side of the house where the grass doesn't quite meet it, which we can sort out easily. But as you can see, it's also pretty dark. It's quite dark, and I have gone round from Slack's advice, actually putting in some cracked stone bricks, and I've also added a little bit of cobble here and there just to give it a bit more variation, and I think it looks good. But what I'm going to have to do is put that texture pack back on that Slack gave me, where I can see where spawning spaces are, and then use this glowstone and some slabs to make it unspawnable. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get questions about this texture pack, as I always do when I add things like texture packs into my videos. I don't actually have a link for this one. If you're interested in a link, then you need to either speak to Slack or do a Google search. I've got no idea, and it doesn't even have a proper name, because I believe it was made by one of the people on Slack's Discord. So yeah, you need to join Slack's Discord, find out who made it, and then badger them for a link if you want it, because I don't have one, I'm sorry. And this is definitely the advantage of Bedrock Edition. For all my moaning, I still absolutely love the fact that we can place blocks. No. Lighting through slabs, basically. Yes, lighting through slabs is one of the best features of Bedrock Edition. And if you ask me, I believe that should be actually transferred into Java Edition as well, because I think they're missing a trick. I know it's unrealistic, but then so is Minecraft in general in most things anyway. So are floating trees and things like that. So, you know, the unrealistic argument really doesn't work when you're playing a game like Minecraft. Okay, I believe every single block around that path on the bottom is completely unspawnable now. It's all fully lit by the looks of things. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Very good. And look at this area. You can see none of this is lit. This pack's amazing. It's really useful. You can really see what needs to be done. I mean, there's not a lot I could do about the roof when it really doesn't matter because they're not spawnable blocks, but things down here, look, just a few blocks here and there could be the reason why my villagers are getting eaten by zombies. So as much as I'm just doing horrible torch spam round here, I think it's important until you can get some like more decent permanent lighting in place. We have a spawnable block. The trick to dealing with these is to dig underneath it, get rid of one, and because stairs will let light through, then we can just pop that there like that, and that spawnable block is gone. Hurrah! Excellent, that's loads better. Now what I need to do is I actually need to go and grab Chuck from the Guardian farm and bring him over to Slack's witch farm so he can go AFK, because apparently Slack's having some serious issues actually going AFK at the moment, which isn't great. So I'm going to get Chuck over here, and hopefully we can get some decent amounts of glowstone from the witch farm so we can restock our shop. And Slack said the best place to do it was down here. So I don't need to go down there, I just need to get Chuck down there, I guess. And that's done. Chuck is now over AFK at the witch farm. Hopefully we'll start getting some drops through from that. And while I'm doing this, I'm just going to quickly, before I turn this pack off, I just want to check below the house and see what the underneath area looks like with this texture pack on. And we've got why have we got another villager? Why have we got a villager that's not... What? Okay, I'm not... No, not getting involved. Not getting involved. Yeah, this is pretty well lit down here. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. It's not bad. We want to stop zombies being able to get our villagers, though. We need to do everything we can to stop things spawning. And that's now all done, and it's a new day, and I have some news. It seems that there is a problem with Slack's area. We had Chuck AFK there. Bearing in mind, I've had him AFK at the Guardian farm, I've had him AFK at the mob farm, I've had him AFK at the passive mob farm since we've been on the server, and he never ever gets kicked out. But having him AFK at Slack's witch farm here, getting us witch drops and his iron farm drops, he gets kicked out very, very regularly. So there is a problem. As we saw earlier in the video, while I was flying in this area, my game entirely crashed, and Chuck just keeps getting kicked from this area, and it's not very good. So I don't know what the issue is with Slack's area, but there is one, and we do need to investigate at some point, but I can't do that right now because we've got things to do. But yeah, that's not good, because Slack has got a lot of farms. The other problem is that you might have just seen a witch fell down then. Let's just hop up here for a second. Oh, I don't want to put grass blocks in there. We'll have all sorts of weird stuff coming through here. Let's use stone brick. Yeah, no witches were falling while Chuck was on. So Chuck was on for a good sort of couple of hours because I kept logging him in every time he got logged out. but no witches actually spawned, so we got no drops from it. And the reason was apparently there was loads of other types of mob spawn in the area, because mob spawning's broken. Even though Slack's completely mob-proofed his entire area, things were still spawning, and he had loads of spiders stuck in his witch hut. So he's fixed that, and as you can see, mobs are now spawning again. But we can't AFK here, which means we can't get any witch drops, which is a really big problem when we've got shops that rely on witch drop items. So no glowstone, well, that's the main one really, and gunpowder, but we do have the mob farm for gunpowder. So that is a big problem. I don't know how we're going to fix it. I'm probably going to have to download the world at some point and check the data and see if there's anything we can do. And from bad news to good news, the good news is JessiieB said I'm allowed to open my present already. Oh, I haven't said that. It is bedtime, so I think I'm going to go to bed. And then when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to open my Christmas present, my early Christmas present. I can't wait to find out what it is. I'm very excited. Sleep, quick. Okay, so the time has come to open the present. Let's see what's in here. Oh, there's a chest. There's a chest inside. Naughty boys don't get gifts, they get coal. What? Why am I naughty? What did I do that's naughty? I don't understand. Okay, well, I guess if that's the case, and she thinks I've been naughty boy, I think I might know where this is from, and it means that I have been discovered? What's the word? Jingled? Not jingled. I've been rumbled. That's it. I've been rumbled. Let's go and find. Let's go. Let me explain. Huh? What's going on here? What's this? What is this? No! I definitely have been rumbled. Oh no! I've been rumbled. Oh dear me. So as we head into the shopping area and we see our Secret Santa thing, our genuinely nice, lovely Secret Santa that was such a good gift for the entire server, it appears that my little prank or my little twist has been discovered. So I put in the book quite clearly that nobody was allowed to cheat by looking in the dispenser, okay? So nobody was allowed to cheat, but it appears that I am playing with a bunch of cheaters because if we look inside the dispenser, you will see, hang on, that in there, oh, I can't get in it, inside the dispenser, all of the names was just me. So there was just my name in it. So the idea here, if you didn't watch my videos, that people would come along, they would press the button, they'd get given an item with a name on it, and they would have to get that person a present for Christmas, right? And I wrote a book saying, oh, if you get your own name, put it back in the chest and get another one. So I basically wanted everybody to get me a gift for Christmas. I thought that would be really funny. But I made sure that no one would cheat by putting in the book that you're not allowed to cheat. And obviously people have cheated, and therefore they've rumbled me and I'm not going to get any presents, which is kind of a bit, you know, fair enough. That's karma. I can't really expect to get presents when I've been a bit cheeky and a bit naughty, but who's the cheaters? So we know that JessiieB and we know that TizzTom are cheating. So I think we ought to, I think we should definitely do something in retaliation towards those cheats. Don't you? Now, I also have it on good authority that the whole thing was spoiled by Lyarrah during one of her live streams, so I would declare her a cheat also, and she would be added to the cheat list of cheaters that are going to get cheated by the first biggest cheater, which is me, in the first place. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But yeah, so Lyarrah, Tiz, and JessiieB have all got it coming. Won't be tied. I'm going to get you. And Zap113 also put out a video recently where he looked inside the dispenser on camera and showed everybody. So yes, another big smelly cheater, and because of him, I have created the big smelly cheaters wall where I have a list of everybody that I know is involved in the big smelly cheating racket, and they're all going to be punished for being big smelly cheaters. Now, as I said before, yes, I'm technically bad because I rigged the game in my favour, but none of those should have fallen out. They've obviously all cheated, so they're going to get, well, I don't know what they're going to get, but I've got a plan. Let's put it this way. And my plan is to not tell you guys, because you're a bunch of smelly cheaters as well, and you'll tell those guys, I'm sure. No, maybe you're not, but yeah. Over the next couple of weeks, I shall be certainly, yeah, you know, dealing with these big smelly cheeses in the only way I knew how. So keep your eyes out for that. And also in the next video, I will be working on the prank for Zloy. I'm not going to do it today. I don't have time. I've literally completely run out of time for today's video. I know it's a little bit earlier than normal, but you know, that's just the way the dice roll sometimes. And I will probably also do a little bit of work on the garden outside of the video so that we can get cracking with that, because I feel that's being strung on for a little bit long now. So yeah, I got a lot of things to do. I better get cracking, so I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do please leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!